Hello, friends. It's Shannon and the potato hour, because there's a potato on the other screen. We're tired today. We're so sleepy. But that also means that we're very silly, which is, it's just going to make for a very fun episode.
Ah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. It's not a potato.
We live?
Yeah. We're live.
I knew that. I'm in on the joke. It's all a farce. I wish I turned the lights off, though.
Well, go turn them off. I'll vamp for a second.
I'm seated.
Go. You can take your blanket with you. It'll be your comfort blanket as you get up and go turn the lights off. Are you attached? Are your headphones attached? Yeah, be careful. Oh my goodness. You're going to fall asleep on stream.
I could.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I could.
Yeah.
I could totally fall asleep on stream.
Yeah. It's dark. You got a cozy blanket. It's just, oh no. oh no. Well, I guess it's just the Shannon hour now, everybody. No, seriously, come back. I don't want to do this by myself.
I'm alive.
You're alive.
Mostly. How are you?
I'm good. Besides sleepy, I am good. Had a busy weekend. We hosted an entire softball team at our house for an hour.
What?
Yeah.
Who's softball team?
Well, hubby's sister is the head coach of
a
softball
real
team.
softball
A real
team.
softball team. Yeah. What do you mean? A fake softball
I thought you meant
team?
like, I don't know, like I am perplexed by everything you just said to me. What's the context here? What? Oh, you gave it already.
It's just catching up.
I'm out of sorts.
Oh, does this mean that I'm gonna get my A+ tonight on my recap?
If I'm delusional enough. I thought you meant, for some reason in my head when you said we hosted an entire softball team, I assumed that there was some shenanigans happening where Josh's law firm had a corporate
softball team.
Yeah.
You know, I actually would not be surprised if they did.
And
They
I was
probably
like,
do.
What?
So we did that yesterday, and then I went.
What do you mean by a host?
So they had a tournament.
Like you served like
hamburgers and hot dogs. We had like a little mini cookout because they had a tournament and they had a long drive from their school.
What is this? A CW cable TV show? All American softball burger party?
Yes, Sean, that's exactly what it is. The All-American burger party.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. There's pictures. Oh man, Milo slept through the whole thing.
It's good for him. Good, I would too.
He did. Yeah, he slept on his belly, just like he's doing
That's
right
good.
now, because he's a sleepy
call
potato.
Everyone's attention. Let's call everyone's attention over Shannon's left shoulder.
No, no, and this is my right shoulder.
But on stream it's left.
No.
On stream it's your left.
Oh, okay.
But
no.
no.
Stop it. Stop it. It's not.
There's a big teal poop back there.
You suck. It's a pregnancy pillow, and now Sean's made me feel bad about it because I can only see.
I don't think you should feel bad about it.
All I can see
I'd
is a
love to have a
poop.
poop pillow. It looks very comfortable.
It is. And when I would get up and go lie down on the couch when I was pregnant and we were still streaming, that's what I would go snuggle with. It's one of those nights. What else did I do? It I went to a dinner theater with my brother and his wife.
A dinner theater?
Yeah, we had brunch.
Dinner and a show?
Yeah, it was brunch and a show. And we saw Something Rotten, which was excellent. The cast was very, very talented. And I'd seen the show before, but my brother and his wife did not. And it was just an excellent time. Excellent time.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. What'd you do this weekend?
Well, I was a little sick on Saturday, but I got over that.
Good.
Today I'm just sleepy. No, I played D&D earlier today with old Stefan, and we did some fun stuff. We fought a a mummy.
Was
Well, it was a
Brendan
mummy
Fraser
stat
there?
block. No.
Oh.
That
Fun
would've been
fact,
a good
I've
joke
never-
to make earlier today.
I've never seen The Mummy.
You fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. I've never seen it.
Sorry, everybody. We're gonna need to end the Power Hour right now. She has to go watch The Mummy.
Josh basically had the same reaction the other day when I said
Good. I'm glad someone in that household has a respectable taste in
Cinema.
movies, in cinema. In cinema.
I do want to watch it. It looks really good.
It's extraordinarily good. I've seen it 1,000 times,
Well,
probably.
you're also a film major, so I'm sure you've seen
It's
it.
not a film major movie, Shannon.
It's not.
It's not like Citizen Kane or some like movie that people are like, you gotta watch it. No, this is just a movie that everyone loves because everyone's hot in it.
I have seen all the memes that are like your bisexual awakening started with The Mummy. So
But it is a good movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a classic in the sense of like all cinema majors would watch it. But
is it
maybe I'll
like does
make
it
my
like
students
have
watch it.
does it have like Indiana Jones vibes?
Yes, very Indiana Jones.
Excellent. I have seen all of those.
And
I
Brendan
do love it.
Fraser is great in it.
Yeah. Well, he's great.
As well as all the other actors that I'm stepping on their names.
Cool.
What's
Is there a Rachel?
Yes, thank you, Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz.
Yeah.
See, look at me. I haven't even seen it, and I knew
to
it.
Daniel Craig.
Ah.
And then yeah, that guy's so funny, Jonathan.
Oh my God! Can you hear Josh blowing his nose?
No, I couldn't, but I feel it because I know what it sounds like now.
Yeah, and it's lighting up the green around my. It was lighting up the green around my Discord screen.
Was it really?
Man.
There's other Mummy movies too. There's The Mummy, and then there's The
Mummy
2.
Returns. Is
So
that what it
you're
is?
right, it is The Mummy Returns. Is it The Mummy Returns?
Or is it just Mummy 2?
No, you're right. It is The Mummy Returns.
Oh,
Then
look at
there's
that.
another one called The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Ooh, I remember that.
3 Mummy movies, and then there's one Tom Cruise Mummy movie, but I mean I never
What?
saw it, but
Tom
not
Cruise,
necessary.
stay in your own franchise. Go make another Mission Impossible.
he will.
I'm pretty sure they're doing it right now.
But yeah, other than that,
Speaking of impossible missions, should we recap? I don't know where I tried really hard on that segue.
you know what's funny is we had so many ways to segue when we're talking about the action adventure.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Yep.
And now let's talk about you all who are not even on a mission right now. Well, your personal mission.
We have got stuff to do. Do you have the grading spreadsheet up there, darling?
I shall in 5,
4, 3,
shush,
2,
you can count it.
1,
Yep, I got
0.
enough, actually. I actually did get enough on time. You just saw my screen
I
blank.
did.
All right, my friend. We're on episode 5. What is
Yes.
your predicted grade?
Well, looking at my notes, I bore in mind. I think that's right. I bore in mind this week how last week you said you don't need all the minute details that you took. So I tried to be pretty general with my note taking, but still hitting all of the beats. So, you know what? I'm feeling confident, and that just might be the sleepies, but I'm going to say an A. Did you freeze? Oh no. Did you freeze? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you there? What happened? What happened?
Were you just talking
I
for the whole time?
was.
I don't know. I froze.
Oh, my Nightbot. I forgot to switch the Nightbot. Did you freeze or did I freeze?
I froze.
Okay, good. I was talking and I was like, what's the last thing you heard?
I asked you what your predicted grade was, and you said, "And bore in mind." And then you.
And I had an
disappeared.
entire monologue.
Yeah, and I did type into the chat from the battle cam because I could see you talking. Because
Oh,
the
did
battle
you?
cam didn't freeze.
Oh, okay. Well, I
And
can't.
so I was looking over here, and I was like,
Yeah, because you were just sitting like this, and then hold on, I need to check the audio. Talk, say something. It's still working. Can you hear Sean Siberian? The lines are moving.
I can listen.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, great. You're good. We're good.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So, Shannon, what were you bearing in mind?
Okay. I froze. Okay, sorry. What I'm bearing in mind.
Demon laugh. All right, what are you bearing in mind? Bring it henceforth.
Okay. What I'm bearing in mind is what you said last week about how I don't need to write down every single goddamn detail. So I've tried to keep it general, but still hit all the points. And then I said, word for word, it might be the sleepies, but I'm feeling really confident. I'm gonna give myself an A.
Ooh, my shirt smells like pizza. I ate pizza for dinner.
Oh my God. Did you shove it down your shirt? Why does your shirt smell like pizza?
I personally don't understand why my shirt smells like pizza.
Did you hug the pizza box? You hugged the pizza box, didn't you?
No.
Yeah. yes, you did. That was a. No, I didn't.
Or maybe it's my hands, actually.
We're so professional.
I did wash my hands.
We're so
all right,
professional.
So your predicted grade is an A.
Yep. Did we add a column for you to predict? Based on just looking at my notes?
They look the same as they always look. What is that, 4.5 pages?
Yes, sir. Hey,
I predict you'll
cut that
get
shit.
A...
No yawning, because... Okay. Yeah. What am I going to get? Professor Potato?
Oh, last time I said A-, B+ territory.
Yeah.
I will maintain that prediction.
You're just going to say that every week, aren't you?
I don't know. There might be a week where I'm like, she's going to get an F.
And then I end the stream and go cry for all night.
I mean, truthfully, it's kind of like as long as you write your name on the test, you'll get a D-.
That's fair. And I do have the date and the session 5 and the in-game date, which is a Mondag, the 8th of Maravala, 1326.
Wait.
What?
Did you proudly say that you had our session date in there?
I do. It's got my thing has a thing for the date.
Oh, that's not how you spell Maravala.
Of course it's not. How do you spell it, you fucker? How do you spell it?
Oh, we have fun.
So much fun.
It's spelled like mermaid, M-E-R.
M-E-R.
A. Mara.
Okay, is it V-A-L-A for Vala?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't that far off. 2 vowels, Sean.
It's still wrong.
Give me a break.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Did Josh learn that saying from you, or did you learn that from him?
Yeah, I think so. No, he learned it from me, I think.
He says that all the time.
Or we learned it independently.
I didn't just say it together.
So my brother used to say it all the time. And you're correct. It is a Mondog. How did you spell Mondog?
M-O-N-D-A-A-G.
It's not 2 A's in it.
Excuse me.
I've constantly seen you post that in the tweets with Happy Mondog.
Okay, well you've never ever corrected me, so how the fuck am I supposed to know?
Because I wasn't gonna be rude and correct you on the internet.
But you can text me.
I forgot about that path. There's no double A, it's just 1 A.
Mondag. It's a Mondag on 8th Maravala. On Maravala. Because that's how I'm pronouncing it now, because my way is right. You fucking froze again. Damn it. Oh, man. Even Sean's computer is sleepy. I wonder how long it's going to take him to come back this time. Oh, there he goes. Bye-bye. Oh, and he's back. What's your computer doing?
No, that was my fault.
What'd you do?
I was jokingly left the call when you were saying Mandag.
Did you?
And it instead of having me leave the call, it just froze.
It just froze you, yeah, with a lovely smile, but it still froze.
Again, this is not America, Shannon.
America.
The transliteration is different.
Yeah, because it's Talon, right?
It is Talon in Aradun. There's anyone who says Talon is mocked mercilessly until they say Talon, like the rest of the fine people of Gwenvalir.
Context chat. Sean doesn't know how to say the word Talon properly.
Yeah, and you know what? Some words we learn from reading them, and some words we learn from people saying them to us, and it messes us up. You know, it's like Stefan did the same thing to me about which word was it? Ballista.
Ballista.
I keep saying ballista.
Ballista. That's right. Yeah. No, that's wrong.
I know it's wrong, Shannon. But I played Age of Mythology when I was a young boy, and it looked like it should be pronounced ballista to me. I thought it sounded cooler than ballista.
Okay,
I'm in a mood now.
It's been like 10 minutes, and we haven't gotten past the fucking date.
Well, we all know the date, and we know how to spell it now. What's the but if you're so smart, Shannon, what's the Aldhalorian date?
Oh god, give me a second.
Remember when I said you don't have to take all these ridiculous notes? Now I'm asking you.
Yeah, I know. It's Septum. It's the 8th of Septum, the Forest Dawn.
What's the name of the week? Day of the week. This is the most stupidest thing I've ever asked you to go say this one.
I don't know. It ends in near. I know that, but I need you to send me
I should. Actually,
I need to. That would benefit all of us.
Have this information.
No. So yeah.
I will. I'm gonna post it in our chat.
Okay. Well, I'm streaming. I can't look at the chat right now.
I know, but you'll have it there for later.
Great, thanks. Wait, I can look at my phone. Oh, thank you. Okay, wait. It is... You spelled Mondog wrong.
I did. You're right.
Yeah. Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, but this is an old...
Luneum. It's Luneum.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, Luneum near. Cool.
Actually, you're right. I have been spelling Mundog wrong. It's actually Mandag.
Mandag.
We're gonna go with the ON. We're gonna.
I like my spelling better. BT dubs. I like the with two the A's. Yeah.
Well, you can keep spelling it that
I'm
way.
going to. I'm moving on now because this has been ridiculous. 1 point.
I'm joking.
No, you
carry on.
Okay, first thing that happened is that Sass, my baby girl, tried to use the Vescent Block goo to what?
I almost knocked my speakers over.
To mend her pearl, because in the last session it got cracked because she got too close to a storm elemental, or a storm, actually, the storm elemental got too close to her, and there was some sort of magical barrier, and it freaked the fuck out and broke her damn pearl on her necklace. So trying to use the Vescent Block goo, and she ends up with frozen hands because it's pure elemental energy. But luckily, Fearn knew what to do. Fearn.
Yeah.
And he absorbed elements, and my hands were no longer frozen.
Yeah, you're about to get some... You're about to have no hands.
Oh, no.
Can you imagine?
It's too early in the campaign for that.
5 sessions in, and you're like, I got no hands.
I got no hands.
There wasn't really... this is not a note on your recap. This is more of a note.
I just started.
There wasn't really a barrier that the storm elemental hit.
Okay, that's what you made it sound like.
I said it
got within 3 or 4 feet and hit something. So that's a barrier.
I don't remember saying hit something.
Okay, check the VOD. And I know it's up there because I posted it.
I'll check it when I edit them.
What is it supposed to be then? Oh, wise one.
Nothing. It just stopped 3 or 4 feet, and then it like had a reaction like animals do when they hear something before it happens. You know, when they hear something you can't hear. Basically, like it could sense the screech coming.
I really feel like it was like a magic force field or something. I'm pretty sure that's how you described it, my dude.
No. If that's how I described it, then I described it wrong.
Siberian's backing me up here. So
hit something almost like a barrier. Like it stopped, like it met a barrier. I didn't say it hit a barrier. That is, moment as intended was different than as written.
This is gonna be the longest episode ever. We're heading back into town.
Excuse me, I'm going to YouTube.
No, focus.
Okay.
We're heading back to town. We, along the way, Fionn talks to Delvana about Mr. Sigil, and asks if he is trustworthy. Because I'm getting the sense that Fionn is kind of distrustful of people until he knows them, and not like in a I'm not gonna talk to you kind of way like Scarlet was. It's more of just like a I don't know anything about this person, so I'm gonna just ask questions and gather some data points. And so Delvana answers that he's a kind gentleman. Actually, I'm gonna do this in her accent because I really like her accent and I can do it. He's a kind gentleman. Gives attention to my work when others at the university didn't. That was a pretty straightforward quote. I like to write down exact quotes. I really like her accent.
I like when you write down exact quotes.
Shake you. Oh, my DM approves.
Oh my god. Slight tangent.
Oh god, here we go.
I made a character in Stefan's world.
Down the page.
I made a character in Stefan's world for a one-shot who's a kobold named Skunk. And it has to be pronounced like that. Skunk. Like emphasis on the K.
Excellent.
And he's a mouth breather.
It's amazing.
And you know why he's a mouth feeder? Because he's an artificer, but he's not like
Does
an
he know
actual
Bruce?
like no. he's actually another player's like second, third, whatever cousin. And he got his magical powers because he found a wizard who fell off a bridge. And he went down and he stole his stuff and he shoved his arcane focus up his nose. And that's why he's a mouth breather, because there's an arcane focus stuck up his nose, and he's like...
That's amazing.
My name's Skunk.
Would it actually be pronounced like skunk? Because he sounds like he's got a stuffy nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really what the Power Hour is. This is all we do, is just tangents. We have not learned.
Continue.
Okay, so...
More story.
Fionn, or Delvana tells Fionn that he's a sickly gentleman, but he's very kind and gives attention to her work. Fionn offers to help in defense, somehow defending him or with him. And then him and Delvana trade shit. They go back and forth and they trade stuff. And then, voila, we're back in town. We're deciding what to do, and in the conversation, several options or several goals came up. We need to avoid the Harlequin and Chalice because that's where Fionn, Sass, and LaRue, but now Jacquette, because he's finally he's used that name, and now so the party calls him Jacquette now. That's where the three of us were staying at the night after we faked the fight. So it's probably being watched. We need to leave the horses in the stable outside. Dylvana's gonna go talk to Mr. Sigil to set up a meeting for hopefully later that evening or tomorrow. He's a busy guy, so we can't just show up. Despite what Fearn wanted to do, he wanted to go right away, but Dylvana's like, "Nah, we gotta make an appointment." So we decide to go settle at the Cask and Crow on High Road instead. A new place, a new tavern.
Yes.
When we get there, originally Feared and Sass stay outside with the raccoons because it kind of looks like a nice place, so things probably are like the elemental raccoons are probably not allowed on the inside.
Hey, you did the thing.
I know, I did it without thinking, and it really helped.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
So what I'm referring to, chat, is sometimes when I yawn and I don't want to be yawning, I scream. So it's not really a scream. It's more of a it's a scream. Yeah, it's more of a, I don't know if there's a word for a small scream.
It's a yelp. It's kind of like a yelp.
A yelp. It is a yelp. Good job.
Thank you.
Continue.
So while the two of us stay outside with the little raccoons.
In the rain.
In the rain. Yep. Yep, in the rain. Bruce, Septimus, and LaRue go inside the tavern. They meet Kana, who is a redheaded elven woman tending the bar. Seems to be of Gwyn descent. You know what I just realized? As I was always saying it, I said Gwyn descent, and I probably didn't need to say that because that was probably a detail, like a detail that doesn't need to be in a recap. But then I was like, you know why I probably include all these details? So Sean is impressed with me. And he approves and is impressed by my level of details in my notes. Write down.
I am impressed.
Yeah.
Message to the folk. If you're a player and you have a DM who does do homebrew stuff and all that, saying things like that, like this is an elf of Gwyn descent, will make them feel good. Because you're paying attention to their shit.
Yes, very much so. Okay. So they meet Kana. LaRue and Bruce order food and drink. Septimus goes and finds a table. Bruce puts on his goggles and looks for anything suspicious. He nat 20s, but there's nothing too sus. This place is above board, but there is a guard that is watching them, particularly Septimus. I'm just going to do the rest of the recap like this. LaRue tries on Bruce's goggles, and Bruce gives a history of them, saying that a friend made them for him to help him see better. Stop it!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Bruce then uses magical tinkering on a plate to communicate to Septimus that he's being watched, which was pretty cool. That was another little insight into Bruce's artificing prowess. It's at that point, the three of them start talking about accommodations and where they're going to stay, and then Sass and Fearn come in while they're discussing that. Bruce and Septimus are going to share a room. Fearn and the raccoons are going to share a room. LaRue is going to get a fancy room, and he books it under Jacques Touchard. That's not how you say it. Touchard. It's French. Touchard. And Sass is going to try and sneak into a dirty room because she's a trash panda and doesn't want to pay for anything because she's very, very, very stingy. Very, very stingy.
It's true.
It is true. Kana asks, upon hearing Jacquet's surname, asks if he's related to the famous adventurer Renard Touchard. His name rhymes. And Jacquet leads
Stefan
her...
picked the last name.
Did you pick the first name?
Yeah.
Did you make it rhyme on purpose?
No. Renard is a character from Campaign 1.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
How? Where? When?
Very
Why?
early on. Yeah. The dinner party for after you defeated Archdruid Orlin.
Wow,
way back in the first arc.
Yeah, it was like
there was
episode
a
3.
rich Lee Tabaxi was there who
You're right.
offered to take you all down to Honduras to
that.
go explore some ancient ruins.
I remember that. So then was he in the... No, that's Gosu. He wasn't in the...
No, he
different.
wasn't in that.
Okay.
That's
but
different.
yeah, I remember
that was Cade
that.
Villaro, who is the famous explorer who is presumably dead.
Spoilers. Anyway, all that is to say, Jacquet leads Kana away from the group because he doesn't want to discuss this in front of the group and says, yes, that's my dad. That's my father. I'm trying not to associate too closely with him because I don't want my reputation tarnished by his. Fearn goes and puts the raccoons to bed. Well, he attempts to. Frost raccoon settles right away, and the fire raccoon is clingy.
Yeet.
Yeet. I love that word so much. It's just so funny. I don't know why. It just makes
You're losing it. You're losing it.
It just makes me laugh. It's just.
You know what's funny is the turd pillow no longer looks like a turd to me.
No,
now it looks like
now?
it looks like a
looks like a hook.
No, it looks like a curvy sausage.
What does that have to do with eating?
But because it's just funny. Because I don't know if it's like the tag from one of the other pillows, but it looks like you know
it's
when
corner
sausage.
Of another. Yes, I know exactly. It's got the little stuff on the end.
The little stuff on the top from when it was cut, when it was spun together.
That's the corner of another pillow because there's so many fucking pillows in this
right
house.
Now, it makes that look like a turquoise hot dog.
Oh my god!
It's a sausage or a poop pillow. Your choice. Carry on.
Okay. So, Fire Raccoon is clingy, but eventually settles. Sass and Jacquet are going to go talk with Winifred by the dockside because they are going to... They're looking for information on a ship called the Bone Rattler, which is
Bone
Rattler, which is the ship that abandoned Sass and Fearn, and they want to know why. What the fuck is up with that? Yeah, I wasn't looking at you. So
Eat!
Every time. This is... Oh my god, I'm gonna need to put like a little disclaimer out when I post this VOD and feel like they are out of their goddamn minds in this episode. We go to talk to Winifred. I'm carrying on. There's a bunch of events that happen there. Jacquet casts Knock on the Ledger Lock on Winifred's Big Book of Secrets because he's tired of paying her money for information. He just shows off himself. And after a little bit of back and forth, we do find that Winifred spoke with Diago about the Bone Rattler, and I can't say it any other way now, the Bone Rattler. And Captain Hastings, who we've never seen. He only gives orders and expects the ship to follow them. She tells us that he has a history with the Alumno Defiance. After a little bit more convincing and speaking her language a little bit more, aka giving her more silver, she gives us an address for Captain Hastings, which is most unfortunately close to the Widow's Ward, which is an area we are trying to avoid because we fucked over a bunch of people there. So there's that. She also tells us that the Bone Rattler hasn't been back in about a week. Oh, look at that. Wait, point to it. Where do we got to... Were you about to use an X-Acto knife?
Yes.
Safety first, Sean.
So this is Beacon Street,
Beacon Street.
and this is the Widow's.
Oh fuck. Yeah, we're close. So
Only
yeah.
a block or two away.
Well, so that I'm very excited for tomorrow's session though, because we're absolutely gonna go check it out, and we're gonna need to be sneaky, and it's gonna be fun. I was actually talking to Stefan about it earlier today, and we have a plan. Not for tomorrow, just in general. We have a plan for Sass. And,
Grand plan.
A grand plan.
Grand plan.
For Sass and Jacquette, and it's and you can't know about it. Sorry.
I already know it.
What is it then?
You're gonna look around and find out.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right.
Got him.
Get him. Jacquette also asks Winifred if she knows anything about a Mr. Greaves who owns the Otter business, which is the establishment where they rigged the fight. And Winifred, her demeanor changes, and she's like, "I want to keep my head, so we're not talking about this." But Jacquette, being persistent, says, "Would people of Hyven breathe easier with Greaves gone?" And Winifred answers, "It depends on the person you ask." And then she says, "You need to make some more friends and get some more allies before you take on that challenge, because he's a dangerous dude." And then
a big warning sign came up in your character sheets that said, "Do you want to proceed? You are under level."
And
Dangerous
Jacquette
zone
said,
entered.
he said, "Where do we make those allies?" Because he just couldn't leave it the fuck alone. And he procures a gold coin, which is a big deal because gold is very valuable. And Winifred says, "Talk to Fiora Bendega, the People's Bard, and we're going to find her probably at the Red Dandelion." And she says, and then so this is towards the end of the conversation, Winifred says, "If you want to meet again, send a messenger. I don't want to see either of you in my office again," because the conversation got pretty dangerous and she wants to obviously protect herself. So that happened. That was an intense scene, but super fun, and I'm very excited to see to pull on that thread and see where it goes. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Fearn goes to look for the Red Dandelion, and I might be missing a couple things here because I was catching up on notes while this was happening, but so correct me if I'm wrong, but what I have is that he finds a boarded up establishment and kicks in the door, and it seems dusty and abandoned. Is that right? Okay. He leaves a note for Fiora, hoping that she'll see it. And it's, among other things, it says, "I have a message for Hornless." We don't know who Hornless is, right? Okay, didn't think so. Then, after leaving the Red Dandelion, he starts chatting with a random streetwalker who is a resident of the Widow's Ward, and he's asking about rumors. Seemingly, I think he was trying to discern if, like, there's a bounty on their heads, essentially, if people were actively talking about it. And then he said, "Do you know anyone who works for Mr. Greaves?" And the guy was like, "Don't you be saying that name in the streets." And
"Don't you been saying that name in the streets?"
Just like that, exactly. And then he grabs the companion of this person rather intimidatingly, and seems like he's gonna start a fight with these people. So that's happening. Meanwhile, Bruce and Septimus are back in the bar, and Bruce asks Septimus, "Do you see that guard? See your type?"
Yeah. I love that.
Right.
Bruce is obsessed over that guard.
Very much so. He doesn't
Truth
like
is a guard is just staring at this poor person that's in this rich person's bar.
a little seppy, but maybe there's
A little seppy.
but maybe there's more. But there were several poor people in the bar at one time.
No, there weren't.
Sass was in there.
Oh yeah, you're poor.
Yeah. So why is he looking particularly at Septimus? Why is he interested in Septimus? I think there's something there too. We're gonna pull on that thread too. And then we finished.
Oop.
Oh, were you pulling on a thread? What were you doing?
Yeah, that's one on the thread.
Oh, okay. We ended the session by inventing a brand new card game called Jack's Rabbit. And the rules include that you have to add up to 14 and then play the jack. And in Sass's version of the game, you have to slap the jack. And then you get all the cards. But apparently that's not the only way to play. But that's the only way Sass plays. So.
Yes, Jack's Rabbit.
Yep.
A senseless card game.
Yep. That was made up completely on the fly at the end of last session, and it was glorious.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with real rules for it.
What do you mean we have rules?
Well, what if
I
so
just
if you have
read
to
them.
count up to if you have to count up to 14? Like what if you don't have? What if you can't?
Then you keep drawing like Uno.
Okay, that's fair.
It's not hard, Sean. God, read a book. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was me. That was mean. Come back. Okay.
What book, Shannon?
I all done.
What book explains how to make card games up? Because I would like to read that book.
I all
what
done.
do you suspect will? Oh wait.
Wait,
Shannon,
yeah. You're skipping.
What grade do
you're
you think you
skipping
got?
I think I did a pretty damn good job. I think I earned myself an A.
Oh, an A, she says.
Yeah, shh. I think I deserve it.
Roll a
Don't
dice.
you think?
The dice says no.
Fuck that dice. I'll roll my own dice.
You got an A. That was a great recap.
Yay! Yay
What'd
for
you
A.
get in your dice, though?
I'm not telling you.
What did you get?
Hey,
Tell me or I'm going to make this an A minus.
6. I got a 6. 6. Don't do it, please. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh.
All right, Shannon. What do you suspect is going to happen?
I suspect that we're gonna all reconvene at the bar, at the tavern, and share information amongst ourselves. Maybe. Well, we're best friends now, obviously, so I think we're going to, or Jacquette and Sass are gonna ask either, or propose the idea of going to find Captain Hastings on Beacon Street. So I think there's that, but then Fearn is probably going to tell us about the Red Dandelion, which then will prompt Sass and Fearn to be like, oh, hey, we need to go there too, but it's abandoned, there's nobody there, what the fuck? So we'll probably talk about that amongst ourselves. Are you writing down what I'm saying? What are you doing?
I'm calculating your GPA.
Oh, that's right, because it's 5 episodes in. So are you listening, or should I wait? Should I give you...
No, I am listening.
Can you
You're
multitask?
saying that you're... I am multitasking here.
Okay, all right. I just got really nervous.
So you need to...
Yes.
You both need to... You're going to find out... You're going to talk about Fjord Dega and how the tavern's empty.
Yep, and we need to talk to her to get some more information about a Mr. Greaves. Yeah, so I think we're gonna start with that conversation and figure out the order of events, and then depending on how the first thing goes, may determine if we get to do a second thing, or if we fuck up the first thing, that'll lead to something else. We'll see. I don't know what we're gonna do first.
Appointment with
with Mr. Sigil. That's right. Yes. Well, we don't know when that is because Sylvana hasn't come back yet.
True.
But yeah,
there's a lot of stuff to do.
She'll come back at some point, and tell us. Yeah, we busy. We super busy. And we also would probably like, well, actually, I was going to say we'll try and find work, but that's what going to talk to Mr. Siggles about, because he probably has work for us or a job for us. So yeah, we've got several threads to pull on this this tapestry that we're weaving.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think us rapscallions are going to do?
I think, depending on what Clayton does with that gentleman that he's intimidating, that could lead to catastrophe, or it could just be one-off. I don't know, actually. I mean, I think you guys are pretty locked in on the Bone Rattler puzzle. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to you're going to talk to Mr. Siggold. You're going to learn what you can from him. You're going to take a job, and then all along the way of doing that job, you're going to try to do the other things. I think the first thing you're probably going to end up doing is going to Beacon Street. And the success of that will really determine a lot.
Yeah, or failure. Success or failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's over there and if we can avoid detection by the Widow's Ward, and if Captain Hastings is really there.
Yeah, because the thing is, Winifred also said that the Widow's Ward, like Beacon Street, is somewhat of an extension of the Widow's Ward because of the fallen lighthouse. So it's semi-abandoned, is the way she put it, which often attracts people who are operating outside of the law.
Yep.
Since, if you don't have a good credit score in Hyven,
that's where you end up.
Can't buy a house. You gotta end up sneaking into the Beacon Street and one of the abandoned houses.
Yep. That reminds me.
You know what, Shannon? You did forget about our hilarious improvised news session about
that I tried to stop and move on, and y'all just steamrolled and kept going. Yeah. Oh, how could I forget that?
Because it was very funny.
Oh, fucking hilarious.
Gonna guess what your GPA is? Just to give you context, you have 2 A's, an A-, a B-, and a B with an asterisk because it was
extra credit.
Extra credit, but it's also, the B is also only worth 1.5 credits because it was only half a session you were recapping.
Right, because I wasn't there for the first half. I'm gonna say I have an A-.
No, your GPA.
Oh, I don't know. It's too late for math.
3 point something.
Oh, right. That's what GPAs.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Which it really hasn't, because I was in grad school last year and had a GPA.
That's true. Yeah, but grad school GPAs don't matter as much because...
Excuse me, I had a 4.0.
But that's what I mean, though. In grad school, most people are between a 3.8 and a 4.0. Like...
Yeah. I'm going to say it's a 3.69.
I'm taking points off for that.
No.
No, it's better than that. You have a 3.81.
Yay. That's better than my college GPA. My undergrad.
My undergrad GPA. What was your undergrad GPA?
I don't remember. I was like this close to getting magna cum laude. I only got cum laude. So whatever that cutoff is.
Isn't that like 3.25?
No,
well, I think to get cum laude, but it's 3.75.
Yeah, I think I might have been 3.6 or like 3.65 or something like that. Yeah, or 3.72 or something.
3.41. That's what I had. Because I remember I took a May term class right after I graduated to get rid of an F I had. Because there was a class that I took that I basically just met with the teacher one day and said, I'm done. I'm gonna retake this class next semester. And then I never retook it until the very end.
Hey, but you still did.
Yeah, like I probably, if I'd stayed in the class, would have gotten like a C or B- or something. But I was like, no.
I will get.
And in my head, I misunderstood what an incomplete was. I thought that you got an incomplete and that you just retook the class and it replaced the incomplete.
That's not how it works.
But no, that's not how incompletes work.
Oh no. It stays incomplete?
No, an incomplete's only offered if you're staying in the class and you missed something because you're sick and you have an extension past the the grading day.
So you just got an F.
So I just got an F because I didn't finish the class. I stopped the class like 2/3 of the way through.
Hey,
or maybe she did give me an incomplete. I have no fucking clue.
That was a long time. We've been out of college.
Well, you know what's funny though is that I work at my alma mater now,
yeah.
so I can look in the system, and I can see all of my stuff. I can see my grades. I can see the notes. My admission notes.
Oh. See
it's
what
really
they say
weird.
about you.
Yeah. There's another class I didn't do well in that I forgot about entirely. Oh no, I got an NP, a no pass, because I made it past no pass and then never went again. What was your grad school GPA?
4.0.
Oh, that's right, you said that. Yeah.
But then my undergrad was 3.6 or 7 something, and then my master's was 4.0, and my post grad or grad school was 4.0.
I had a 3.87.
Teaching.
I remember being super pissed because one of my teachers gave basically everyone a B+.
I remember you saying that. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It sounds like you're really over it.
I don't. It matters so little.
Oh, I did. I don't know what just prompted this. I did forget to say. No, I didn't. I said it before.
What is it?
I was going to say that Sass is going to sneak into a dirty room for
you did say
her
that,
accommodations but like
even though Fionn has an extra bed in his
yeah,
room.
she's gonna do it anyway because she's a trash panda.
It would be really rude of her to sleep in that bed after saying I will not pay 1 silver
Exactly.
to stay in that room with you.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing if like they didn't know you.
Yeah.
Like or like even like Bruce and Septimus don't really know you. They don't know your goal. They probably assume you have no money.
She acts like it.
Fionn and Jaquette know you have money.
Yeah. Not a lot, but she will not use
enough
it
to
if she
pay
can
for a
help
lot
it.
of these things.
Very much, but if she just goes around throwing money around like Jaquette does, she'd be broke in a day.
That's true. Jaquette is rich.
Rich boy. Rich cat man.
Rich cat boy.
Rich cat boy.
Any other predictions? How about general predictions? That's the wildest imagination. Why do you think the Bone Rattler abandoned you in fear?
I think Captain Hastings told them to, but I don't know why. Yeah. I think maybe he either found out some information or was just like picked 2 people to kick off the ship, and we were the unlucky ones.
Yeah, like you drew short straws.
Yeah, or
it's just like whatever. We're not picking whoever goes. We're not picking them up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Whoever goes on this mission, we're gonna fuck them over, and it's fine. Don't worry about it because we're never gonna see them again.
They're gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
Most likely.
Yeah, exactly. Joke's on
Yeah.
you, Captain.
That could be it.
Could be. What do you think?
What if it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just like a bunch of elementals got released over there. I'm not bringing my wooden ship over there.
That's also very valid. We all got blasted back when the things happened.
Yeah.
That was pretty elemental.
This all happened off stream, by the way.
This was part of our Session Zeros.
In a Session 0 one-shot. But they'll certainly talk about it, I'm sure.
Yes.
Especially if they find Captain Hastings. Like,
oh, yeah.
Hey, punk, guess what we went through?
Guess what? What the fuck is up with that?
Seagulls covered in metal.
We had to eat them.
Sharks. We had to eat them, too.
These sharks. I had to hold a fucking raft together for a month.
Yeah.
So I was the only one that knew how to sail.
Yeah, and also the only one who knew how to do any kind of woodworking to fix the ship.
Yep.
Ship is a strong term.
It's a raft. It was a raft.
It was a raft, yeah. It was a raft with a single
very
sail.
cool. It was a very cool survival.
Made of clothes.
Yeah. It's all we had. And we survived. Yeah. We're here to tell the tale. and make people pay for what they did.
Yeah, exactly. Good story. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go too. But wait, you need to do our outro.
Yeah, everybody.
Do the outro.
Join us in Paradiso.
No, start over. Back to once. Back to once.
Paradiso Productions. That actually would be really funny, Ziberian, if we did another Shannon Plays Games where should we make her play the game Raft. We can make you play Sea of Thieves.
I've already tried and I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it at all. Ask Josh. I bet.
All right, folks. Please join us in Paradise tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes, to see what the hell happens, and then join us again next Sunday to dissect it again. Join Shannon and I on Saturdays.
Not this
Although
Saturday.
Shannon will not be this Saturday because it's her birthday.
It's my
this
birthday.
Week. It was Stefan's birthday today.
It was. Happy Stefan.
I got him a gift. I got him
What
the
did you
Strongholds
get him?
and Followers book from MCDM Games.
Very nice. Very nice.
And he actually got me a birthday gift that he's currently putting together. Do you already know about it?
I do. He sent me a picture of what it is. Do you know what it is?
he showed me the picture today
Okay. Cool.
Because he was like he came over to my place for D&D and he was just like I need you to know that I got you a birthday gift, and I was like, I was not expecting you to get me a birthday gift.
Yeah, he sent me a picture today. It was really fucking cool.
I want you to know I didn't forget about your birthday. I'm like, I know. This is not an expectation at all.
I didn't even get you a gift.
And then I gave him. You Venmo'd me $50.
Oh, that's right. I did.
Which I thought was
That's right,
hilarious when I got it. And I can't wait to send you that $50 back.
No. It was Josh's idea. Send it to him on his birthday.
I would love to trade
Just
$50 for the rest of our lives.
It's just the birthday bucks.
I love that gift. If you're not in front of someone to give them a physical gift, I love, because I used to do that sometimes when I had friends. I know they were going out for their birthday and I couldn't go or something. And I'd just send them like, here's $15, buy yourself a beer on me.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Cool. All right, that's enough about us. Let's raid Zilzaddy.
Yes.
Zilzaddy. Zilzaddy.
Apologies for...
Zilzaddy.
shut up! Apologies.
Zilzaddy.
We're all over the... Stop it!
Zilzaddy. I'm sorry. We got the
sillies. We're all over the place tonight. Hopefully you got something out of that recap. Sean will write a succinct one-pager that'll be in Discord tomorrow. Shut up.
Very satisfying to say in that voice.
Oh my god.
All right, bye.
Bye.